Alright, what's up YouTube? I haven't made a video in a while. Kind of busy, but yeah, I figured I'd make another video because I talked about boot camp and I don't know, I'm pretty sure it helps someone out, so I figured I'd do another one. So I'm stationed at Camp Johnson, North Carolina. I'm a 3521 motor transport mechanic, and yeah, I've been here for a little while now. Got my laptop, got all my stuff here, PlayStation, all that good stuff. And I guess I'll just talk about what's happened since boot camp. Alright, well, after my boot leave, went over to Camp Geiger, which is right down the street from here for MCT. MCT, yeah, it's phase 4, not for lack of a better term. You're not a recruit, but they don't treat you like how they do at like MOS school or the fleet, apparently. Like, I mean, what everyone's telling me is this like MLS school, this is what's like taste of fleet's gonna be like for us. Now grunts on the other hand, you guys, I kind of realize I think grunts they're more boot than like pogues than us because well they don't get the experience like MLS school and get liberty like every day and on the weekend. So they when they get to the fleet, they're still rocking like the USMC sweatpants and just all the moto shit. Now, see here, there's still kids like that, but I mean, you kind of get over the old moto shit. You just do what you gotta do, and yeah. So that's what I gotta say about that. But as for MCT, looking back on it, it was awesome, but at the time, it was awful because I'm coming here during the winter, and it is cold. Like I'm from Florida, I'm not used to being in the cold, and they don't let you wear your warming layers half the time. I mean, you have the clothes to stay warm. They issue you polypro and fleeces and Gore-Texes and all that, but they don't let you wear it because it actually kind of warms up in the afternoon and it's not freezing, but in the mornings, awful, 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 awful. But when you use MCT, basically how it works is your first week, depending if you get camp guard. If you get camp guard, you don't want you at the time you're gonna think, yeah, I really want camp guard, but you really don't. That's just more time you gotta spend at Geiger. So the way MCT works, when you pick up, you go, you get all your gear issued. Basically, just it's pretty obvious. You do that, and then before you go out to the field for the next 3 weeks, you do a bunch of prac like they basically you just sit around in the garrison and they kind of show you how to like operate the machine guns, like how to clear the bowl and all that good shit. And yeah, it's just really repetitive and boring. But then what do you do? Oh, my platoon we actually missed out on the first hike. It was like a little 5K hike. It's just to get everyone back in hiking shape. What I noticed though at MCT, people they suck at hiking. Like I remember in boot camp, I never saw. I mean, no, I'll tell you that. I seen one, maybe two people fall out of a hike. MCT, it was just everywhere you go, people are just falling out. Like it's ridiculous. And no offense to females, you guys can't hike for shit. Like if you're a female watching this, you are gonna have a rough time at MCT because you guys got little legs and heavy packs, and it just doesn't ever work out well for females. Like they really they got theirs in the hikes. But I mean, it's not bad. Like if you're a West Coast Marine, no, if you're West Coast, you're still West Coast. I mean, but like as long as you're not like, I mean, if you didn't struggle too bad at hikes at boot camp, you should be fine. Like, there's one hike, the hike to Camp Double Dog. That's your worst one. It's a 10K hike. It's pretty fast paced, and I think your pack weighs about 80 pounds. But I mean, just put your head down, just think about random. That's how I do hikes. I just put my head down, I think about random shit, and I walk. But yeah, that's the hikes. Now the fun stuff, shooting the machine guns, throwing the grenades. It's cool, but you also gotta realize there's 500 other people doing the same thing. So you're in a big ass line waiting for everything's a big ass hurry up and wait game. I never hurried up. MCT it's just hurry up and wait. That is the most hurry up and wait thing I've experienced in the Marine this far. But I mean, when you're doing it, it's pretty cool. Like when I threw the hand grenade, it was pretty fun. Like when you chucked it over the wall and you duck down, you feel like the whole ground shake. And that was an awesome feeling. And the machine guns, they're gonna tell you shoot at sustained rate, which is 6 to 8 rounds per burst or whatever. I'm gonna tell you what our senior combat instructor told us. He's like, I'm not telling you to shoot at the cyclic rate, which is basically just hold the trigger. He's like, but if it was me, this might be the only chance you ever get to shoot an M240 or an M249. So all I'm gonna say is pull the trigger, hold it. That's all he told us. He's like, he was just telling us because I did it. I held down that trigger. The instructor that was like just monitoring us, she was pissed off, but she slapped my Kevlar. Oh no, I'm gonna die. So yeah, that's my little tip for that. If you're going there, just shoot it on cycling. It's only like 50 rounds, but it's still really fun. And oh yeah, you do table 3 and table 4 there at MCT. Table 3 is pretty cool. Like you should just shoot a target, and you get to shoot your rifle on burst. I don't know if you might have shot it on burst at table 2 at boot camp, but you weren't supposed to. But that was the first time I shot the M16 on burst. That was really fun. And then what you do, table 4 is like when you do you basically do buddy rushes with live rounds, and that's kind of scary, but it's really not because you have so much distance between each other, and you're actually making sure you're not aiming at a person, so it's not too bad. But table 4 sucked for us because it started raining. Plus, it was like 35, 40 degrees, and it started raining. So we was doing this and then like the way they have it set up is like you go up this hill, and then it goes down, and that's where like the firing area is where you do the rushing. And I was at the top of this hill for about 5-10 minutes, and it was the worst experience ever. I was like, once I got down there, I rushed that thing. I got through that thing fast as fuck because I just wanted to go back and sit on my flak pack and just chill. But I mean, if you go there during the summer, or not, maybe not summer because I heard it's really hot there. But if you went there during the spring, it'd probably be pretty fun. But another thing about MCT, MREs. Save your Skittles because you can make a lot of money there. If you want to make some cash while you're there, save your money. Or don't save your money, but save your food. Like if you're not really starving, save your Skittles. Someone will pay you $10-15 for those. I guarantee it. Like when you get to Camp Devil Dog, there's people that are paying $50 for some dip. There's people paying $20 for a monster. Like you can make some mad money there. My advice before you go to Geiger, buy like 15-20 packs of Skittles. You'll get your money back, promise. But yeah, that's something I wish I would have done. But but what sucks if you're a male and you're going, or you're male or female and you're going to the East Coast, if you're going there during a holiday, you don't get shit. Now I was talking to my buddies here at the MLS school there on West Coast. They got 96s for Thanksgiving. I'm just saying, like, damn, I wish I could have got 96. But it's just the nature of the beast, I guess. But this way, at boot camp, you know how you hated hot trays? Or no, not hot trays, I'm sorry. Box chows? You're going to learn to love box chows. Box chows, they're awesome. They come with, like, little brownies and Snickers bars. They're pretty good. But, yeah, I don't know what they're doing out there. But, yeah, box chows are some shit. And, yeah. Pretty much MCT in a nutshell is hurry up and wait, do something really cool for about 30 seconds, and you go sit around some more. But, oh yeah, another little tip. When you're at the firing range, and if it's cold, don't use all your just use the black sleeping bag. Because I was really cold one night, and I used all 3 of the sleeping systems. I woke up, I was just drenched in sweat. It was horrible. So yeah, just use your black sleeping bag. And I mean, if you make the best of it, it'll be fun. But for the most part, it sucks. But when you get to MOS school, it's so much better. Like I like it. I mean, it kind of sucks because you got like formations and shit, but it's so much more laid back. Like when you first get here, when you get libo, you're gonna be sitting around. It's like, damn, what do I do? I don't have to be in formation for another 3 hours. What do I do? And that's pretty nice. But another thing, if you're thinking about buying like a PlayStation or a TV or something, ask around the barracks before you go to the PX and buy it. Because there's people, when you're getting here, there's people graduating. and they had TVs and shit too. Oh, fuck that. But yeah, before you go to PX and drop $200 on a TV and $200 on a PlayStation, ask for the barracks. Ask like the graduating class, like, hey, you guys trying to get rid of your shit? Because more than likely, they'll hook you up. Because my buddy, he got a 32-inch TV and a PlayStation for like $300. That's a fucking good deal. And what you know what he's gonna do when he gets ready to graduate? Sell it to some new fucking boot that's coming in here. And yeah, just try if you can, just try to buy your electronics in the barracks. That's always a better idea. But yeah, that's about it. Um, I don't know what else I could think of. Yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much what I've been doing for since I made that boot camp video. And yeah, right now we're the day, like the way it works for 96 is they have the Christmas 96 and you come back for a day, then you go on your second 96. So we're just here for a day. It's just pretty laid back. Like we woke up at 5, we field dayed, which I mean I brushed the cat, I swept the catwalk and I just went back to my room for until 7:30. And that was pretty silly. And that's what everyone did because I woke up and I went to go down to the downstairs to get something from the vending machine. Didn't see one person out. Everyone was just sleeping in their rooms. But oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll talk about field day actually. Field day sucks. When you field day, just do it right the first time. Just mop the floor. Just clean. Just every place that has dust, just wipe it. Make your rack tight as fuck. And yeah, just if you do that, you'll be fine. Because what happened was I fucked up and I didn't make my rack properly because we only had like 5 minutes. So I just kind of like did a little quick little job on it and we failed it. But luckily, a lot of people failed it, so they basically were just like, we just want to go on. The platoon sergeants, when you get to your MOS school, they're this is gonna be the first time you actually have like staff sergeants that aren't complete assholes, like, cause like they know what you've been through. They're like, I did the same thing. Like when you get in trouble, they'll bitch you out. Like, but you gotta fuck up hard to get like an NJP. Like, remember like when your combat instructors and drillers like, oh, you're an asshole. You're gonna get NJP within your first year. If you're not a dick, you won't. Cause like, I mean, I messed up once. Like I had some alcohol and like the duty was just like, well, it's not my position to do it to fuck you up, so I'm just gonna leave it to your platoon sergeant. Platoon sergeant is like, you're a dumbass, you know? And I'm like, yes, staff sergeant. And he's like, you learned from this though, didn't you? I was like, yes, staff sergeant. He's like, yeah, I remember my first time I got in trouble at my school. And it's like he's like, don't do what I did and wait the next weekend, do it again, be better than me, and just learn from mistakes. And I was just like, staff sergeant. And he just let me go, which it might be. For me, I learned my lesson, but for some people who probably are just little assholes, that probably won't work. But I mean, I don't know. It's just you learn through your mistakes. So, but yeah, basically, if you're just getting out of boot camp, you're fucking at home on boot leave. When you're on boot leave, try to. I did it, so I can't even say anything, but just try to have fun. Don't just think about the Marine Corps the whole time when you're on boot leave. Because that's what I did. Like, all I was thinking about was like, oh, I want to go to my recruiting station. All I care about Marine Corps, Marine Corps, Marine Corps. Like, yeah, wear your dress blues once or twice, but don't let it obsess you. Like, have fun. Wear your civvy clothes. Which is another thing. When you're going to MCT, bring civvy clothes. Because I didn't, so I had to go to the mall and buy like $200 worth of clothes so I get all my clothes shipped here. And yeah, it was kind of stupid. And yeah, make sure to do that. Yeah, I don't know, just a little talk video, I guess, because I'm just sitting here bored. Guess I'll get on PlayStation for a little bit, but yeah, if you got any questions, inbox me, post a comment. I don't know. All right, have a good day.